appreciating every day. Now that is quite a big brief of, for example, being grateful, being obviously appreciative, allowing yourself to enjoy everyday life no matter what happens, and try and find the positives out of everything that happens, in the bad day, in the good day, in the meh day. And that will allow you to learn no matter what, as I said, in a good or bad way. Either learn from a mistake or you learn from a positive that happened, and apply that with patience, and then you'll be unstoppable. And I do believe that, and I believe in you to do that, and I also believe I'm applying that to myself. And that can also, appreciating every day can also mean like doing stuff that you enjoy, like for example, like go to events, go and do hobbies. Like for me, the events I went to this year were the GNX tour, which is Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Don Toliver, and then Oasis. I managed to get tickets for this year, and I'm truly grateful for that. I thank my family for allowing me to be able to experience and just take in amazing, wonderful experiences that are once in a lifetime. And to be fair, it was a big one for me to go to the GNX tour, because you might have noticed I got tattoos in the videos, but if you haven't, then the big tattoo in my inner forearm is Kendrick Lamar lyric from the song called Alright. Don't know if I'll get a Don Toliver tattoo, because they're my top three: Travis Scott, Kendrick Lamar, and then Don Toliver. They're my top three, but I don't know what tattoo I'd get of Don Toliver. I might get the Love Heart thing on his album in 21, I think. No, it's not 21, it's like 23, in 2023. As I mentioned, hobbies. Like for me, it's obviously, as I said, listening to music and appreciating that genre of music or topic. I don't really call it that. But also it's like stuff like collecting trading cards, playing video games, and the usual stuff, football, sports. Like I'll happily watch NFL, baseball. Maybe not, I'm not a fan of basketball. Football, not soccer, football. And obviously in the background you got WWE memorabilia, so WWE as well. And just taking these for what they are and appreciating them is just amazing. And I had a little like 4 a.m. thought the other day of just spending like 2 months in America, probably Texas. I'll go and just go and watch every like baseball, NFL, college football, and just taking all the atmospheres in, and spend like 2 months on my own in a country that I have visited it, but not Texas, and just see how I'll go. I think it's really good to have hobbies and stuff you appreciate, but you just won't have enjoyment, I don't think. And a hobby can be classed as going to the gym, so I've got those as hobbies as well. So if you just sat there, I think, then you're not fulfilling your life with areas that you enjoy and you appreciate in the everyday thing. Even the little things, just appreciate them, and your whole perspective will change.
Now that is really true. Because as I mentioned near the start, if it's a bad event, you'll learn from that, and hey, your whole personality can change from that one event, which for me it did. and I've been struggling since. I've been struggling to have the confidence to do what I need to do. And now I believe I do have that. And if anyone else is in that type of state, I do believe you're able to get out of that rut. I'll call it a rut. And you will have the confidence. If you don't have the confidence, just take the first step. That's all anyone will ask. And you will not regret it. But even the little things, if you just appreciate them, and you'll go a long way in life. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.